Hey guys, Digitrailz here. I'm going to be testing out the raid mechanics that I tested back in 1.14 when the villager mechanics were sort of new, and when the raid mechanics were also relatively new and untested. But now I'm going to be testing to see where they draw out and if they're further out there or if they kind of draw out here on the sides. Last time I had a lot of feedback in the video about a year ago on if they were on different things, on the fact that I was in creative causing some variables and various other things that could have caused it. So I've sort of taken that stuff into consideration. And this time I'm going to be getting into the fray of it. I am also thinking I may actually end up taking off these. The reason that there are cactuses here is so that it's going to deal with the pillager beasts, and then I'm actually going to be getting into the fray. However, I'm not going to have you here for the whole thing. I'm actually going to have it somewhat of it as a time lapse so you can kind of see where they draw. As you can see, I have a little village down there. Let me bring you in and so you can see it. The village down here has workstations, has beds for all the villagers, and it even has a bell. I've fully mob-proofed this place so that nothing can spawn inside, including the raid itself. And I have a station up here, which is where I'm actually going to be fighting it. Down here, they are going to be sort of the bait along with me, and I will be in survival mode. Right now I'm in creative, so I can set this up. But then I have the killing area. I have a set of wither roses down there. I have a cactus field here to deal with the illager beasts. And then I have water because I need this to push the illager beasts into the cactuses. Hopefully this should allow me to sort of test this out. And I'll be up here to basically be bait and also deal with any stragglers. Let's get into the battle, and hopefully this battle will be spectacular. Let's get going. Now that we've had victory, now you can see how the rate, or at least the distance of it is. If you look online, you'll see that generally the raids will happen with a radius of 64 blocks of around where you are. With that said, it seems like it stays to that, stays true to that. At least where that marker is out there is roughly around where they spawned. And it said online that it would incrementally come in, 64, 32, and then right on top of it. But what I ended up finding was it stayed pretty far out there if you spawn-proofed your base, at least in this test. I could do more testing, but I was actually pretty happy with this result. If you fully spawn-proof the inside of your base should relatively be fine from raids. Granted, this is a overly protected base from raids. If you really want to protect your village and have something like a living village. I had a living village started, but as I was building it up, the mechanics of it kind of kept changing, and I ended up scrapping my living village project because it just sort of broke with the changing villager mechanics. I may go back to a new villager project, but I decided. I have a couple new projects coming out, and hopefully you can keep your eye out for it on this channel. But my name is Digitrailz. You guys, if you enjoyed this, please remember to subscribe, like, and turn on the notification bell. There's plenty of stuff coming. And remember, we're in the digital trails. Watch out for digital bears. See you guys later.